Yeah.
Whatever all the five senses.
Yeah. That's a good question. It's definitely changed. So feeling healthy before used to be like getting a couple meals in and being able to go to all my classes.
I have traditionally been normatively like able-bodied, both like mentally and physically, is really a byproduct of my need to be for my family. Just having a disabled mother has kind of forced me to be that stability within our lives, and like moving to Georgetown and kind of being further away from that and having to more.
But like, I don't know, it's very interesting to me. I came up in this dilemma where I was feeling super weird about canceling class, or not going to class recently for mental health issue, and someone was like, well, like, no one would expect you to go to class if you broke your leg. And I was like, why is that weird to me? Why is it weird if I email a professor and be like, I'm just not mentally having a good day?
I definitely have stomach issues and things like that if I feel like anxiety. So I know that that's like a big thing for me. That's always been like that since I was very young. So something that I'm very conscious of is that.
It's almost like you feel like you're not, like I kind of compare my thoughts to like a pool of water. And so when you're like submerged in them, you can't breathe. It feels heavy.
I think a lot of my identity has been shaped by both my physical and mental health. I do identify as disabled, and a lot of that is just because both my physical and mental health have made it difficult to navigate the world. And so when I don't feel like the world is made in a way that like I can navigate properly because of my health, then I feel like that's a huge part of my identity and how I interact with the world.
I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. It just gives me this like big feeling of uncomfortableness like inside, and that makes me feel like I have to like, because the anxiety does affect me mentally so much, it often, I feel like personally, like I'm someone who taps into like avoidance rather than like confronting the problem or like maybe thinking about it logically, even though I might try to. So I feel like
mental health issues has helped me to realize that it's not kind of a binary, it's not a switch that turns on and off, it's kind of always in flux, and the ability to kind of see it as something that is a part of me, but not always a part of me, and not the only part of me, has been an important step in creating my sense of self.
And I think about being really sweaty because I could run a lot, and I think about sweaty because I could run a lot.
Feeling healthy can be many different things. I guess the kind of overwhelming feeling for me is one of just like of energy and engagement with what's around me.
Yeah, I think it just rebounds. That is kind of this feedback loop. That one gets worse, the other gets worse, the other gets worse, and there's like an element of like shame about it, that like taking this space for myself, saying that I'm not okay, like why is it a bad thing, at least for me, to feel like I can't ask for help, you know?
And then I also think about this park near my house and like lying on the grass and being really happy.
It's like feeling ready to like handle whatever is thrown at me productively and like consciously, rather than having to like react and
Being able to take a deep breath fully. I do this a lot. I used to do this at home when I was in the car driving, and I'd be at a stoplight and like I'd take a deep breath. And there have been so many times here where I've tried to do that and I've been stopped short because I like start shaking or because I just can't get through it.
I feel like when I think about being healthy, I think about like carrots that are like cut like long, you know, and like kind of diced, but like long diced.
I don't know. It's hard to find time sometimes. I don't know. It's hard to find time sometimes. It's hard to find time sometimes. It's hard to find time. It's hard to find time sometimes. I don't know. It's hard to find time sometimes, especially when you're dealing with a lot of other things, and if your mental health is also like not doing well.